Hey there, this is TENoNickname here. Welcome back to another Age of Empires video. I was actually going to try to finish the entire campaign, the Ascent of Egypt campaign, which is kind of a tutorial campaign in this video. However, I just played for 2 hours and I'm still not done. So in the next couple of videos, I'm going to split that up obviously, because a 2-hour long video would be a bit too long. I know I have one video on my channel that is that long, but still. I'm gonna split it up, so in the next couple of videos I'm going to be making references to the fact that I'm doing it in one large session. Ignore that, I guess. So anyway, here's the first part. I guess I'll put a couple of games or something in this, and then I'll split up the rest accordingly. So I'm going to get to the actual intro now. So yeah, enjoy. Hi there, this is TENoNickname. Welcome back to another Age of Empires video. I'm continuing my playthrough of the Age of Empires campaign, and in this video I'm going to complete the last of the tutorial missions of the Ascent of Egypt campaign. I'm unsure how many of them there actually are, so this video might be quite long, but I think that's better than just boring everybody to death with like 5 tutorial videos. So I'll just complete every one of them in this video. Right, so let's begin. The first mission I'm going to play in this video is called Dawn of a New Age. The instructions are telling us that exploration and contact with other cultures has brought new ideas to Egypt, and we are learning new skills, including new technologies for fishing. We have to advance our culture to the Tool Age to gain access to even better skills and capabilities. So the objective is quite simple, just advance to the Tool Age. To do this, it seems we have to fish, seeing as it's telling us how to fish here. And it's also telling us how to advance to the next age. Let's take a look at the history for those of you who want to read that. Competition for food sites has accelerated. That's quite natural. The hints are telling us that we have to build 2 different Stone Age buildings to get to the Tool Age, which is good to know. So let's begin playing. I don't currently have enough food to actually get to the Tool Age, so I guess we'll go ahead and build a dock. Actually, I can't do that either. I have 0 of every resource, so let's go ahead and gather some wood so I can build a dock, which I can use to build fishing boats, which then can make, well, not make, but gather fish, which brings me food, which allows me to build more villagers and also age up to the Tool Age. What is actually my game speed at? I think we'll turn it up to fast for this, just so we don't have to wait ages. Well, we are going to wait ages because we're going to the Tool Age, but that's in-game and not in real life, hopefully. And the dock costs 100 wood, so just need a bit more wood then. Ten more wood. Come on now, alright. That's 10 wood, so let's build our dock here. There, I guess. dock is almost done. Well, halfway anyway. And then we can start making our fishing boats. Once we have our first fishing boat, things should start to accelerate. At least once we get several more fishing boats, because then we'll get our food quite quickly, I'd imagine. So we can actually afford one already. It only costs 50 wood. And after this I'm actually going to need another house, so let's go ahead and build that right away. The starting town center only provides 4 population, and I believe each additional house also provides 4 population. Oh, it actually shows population here. I was wondering where I could see that. Alright, that's good to know. Let's make another fishing boat, and I think I'll start gathering from these trees here instead, seeing as they're a bit closer than these ones. Actually, I'll send one villager to gather from this tree over there, just to try to make things as effective as possible. And oh wait, a builder cost 50 wood, 50 food. I'll create a few more villagers, and after that I'll just save up the rest of my food for advancing to the tool age. Actually make a storage building here. So it's called a storage pit. A bit closer to the wood here. I need 2 buildings anyway, so to get to the tool age, that is. And after that, another fishing boat. Just reassigning my wood villagers here for maximum efficiency. Alright, let's explore here for a bit more fish. There's some. I want to spread out my fishing boats so they don't bump into each other as much. Alright, I'll create one more villager after I've gotten this house, and then I'll just save my food. I'll actually send this to explore out here a bit. Might find a place to build a second dock or something. That would speed up the production of my fishing boats, which lets me gather food faster. This looks like a good place. So let's send a villager over there, so we can make a dock here, which allows us to produce more fishing boats. This one can build it as well. Now that fish is actually almost empty. Well, fished up or whatever. Now I guess it's just waiting, so we'll turn up the game speed again. So we need about 300 more food. Actually, that's 200 more food. Alright, just 100 more now. Should reach that in any minute. Well, 26, 11. Alright, let's advance to the tool age. Oh, there's an idle villager there. I didn't notice him. I can't seem to find a idle villager button anywhere, or a notification of any sort. So it's a bit hard to tell when you actually have idle villagers. Question mark. Oh, it's a help icon. You can see information about the different buildings and stuff. That's kind of cool. Right, almost to the tool age. And there we are, victorious. So let's see the historical outcome here. The prehistorical Egyptians moved into the tool age and successfully kept up with the advanced technology of their location. And yes, trade routes, ideas traveled, combination of rich land and good trade was a good foundation for the Egyptian expansion that was to come. This is good. So let's move on to the next mission. Alright, here we are in the next mission. It is called Skirmish, and it looks like we're finally actually going to have some action here. The objective is to destroy the enemy tribe. It seems like the conflict of resources has escalated, meaning that we have to fight with nearby tribes or people to get more resources. In this case it is the Upper Egyptians we have to fight against, located here in the red zone. We are the Lower Egyptians up here in the blue zone, because we are blue and the enemy is red. The hints tell us that the tribe or war party from Upper Egypt is located to the east, which is actually not consistent with the map, seeing as they are to the south here. But anyway, this map isn't exactly accurate anyway. Let's look at the history here as well. Warfare has existed in human history longer than anyone would like to admit. Indeed. Alright, let's kill some Upper Egyptians then. It seems we have started with a bunch of units. 4 axemen and 3 bowmen. Let's just get them into a nice formation here. Alright, that should work. And I suppose we'll head east, seeing as that is where the enemy is at. You might not know, by the way, that in historical Egypt, or prehistoric Egypt, well, not really prehistoric, but ancient Egypt is the word I'm looking for, the southern part of the Egyptian country, or whatever you want to call it, was actually called Upper Egypt, while the northern was called Lower. A historical curiosity. I'm actually not sure why it's the naming was done like that, but apparently it was, so now you know, if you didn't already. Let's go ahead and kill this archer, hopefully without losing my archer, which I didn't. Right, let's use my axeman here as a meat shield. Hopefully not get focused down by these archers. The enemy actually micros quite well in this game, which is surprising considering the later games in the series. The enemy is fond of focus firing down your weakened units and such. That may be just because I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. It's probably not as bad on the lower ones. And there seems we won. Thutmose was defeated. Lower Egypt successfully held off invasion and raids from the south, maintaining its autonomy for many years. They grew into independent kingdoms, and the conflict between the two was resolved late in the 4th millennium BC. 4,000 years BC. Which means we are even longer in the past. That's not the right terminology, I know, but whatever. The ancient Egyptians were quite old. Yes. Right, let's move on to the next mission then. That was a quite short one.